Hi, I'm Steve at Promise Money, and today I'm going to tell you about refurbish to let mortgages. Okay, so if you're a landlord, you often find you're in a situation where you want to get a mortgage on a property, but it doesn't come up to scratch, so it's effectively not mortgageable. So you can't get a mortgage. So you're then looking at maybe taking out a bridging loan and then remortgaging later. This is a mortgage which is available from a small number of lenders, but what they do is they underwrite both the bridging loan and the mortgage at the same time. So it's a loan from the same lender, so that they understand the process the whole way through. And the advantage of this is that you can save some costs because it's one application. It might even in some cases be only one valuation. And you've got the surety of knowing exactly what it's going to look like at the end. You know your exit because you've already got your exit arranged right at the start when you do the bridging loan. Okay, of course, the convenience of that surety and doing both transactions with one lender can remove a little bit of flexibility, because you are going to be tied into their bridging rates and you're going to be tied into their eventual buy-to-let rates, but they're relatively competitive. That said, there's an argument for saying, well, okay, I might want to go to a different lender for my bridging deal because I can get a higher LTV, or I might want to go to a different buy-to-let lender for the buy-to-let deal because I can get a better deal there. So there are pros and cons, but the key points to help you understand this is that, yes, as I said, the offer for both the bridge and for the buy-to-let mortgage will just require one application form because it's from the same lender, and you're going to get the same underwriter who will deal with both elements, so you've got a certain amount of continuity and accountability there. When a re-inspection is required, the same value will carry it out. So again, if it's the same value who saw it first time, he's going to know what he's going into. He's not going to come up with a totally different opinion, so that's quite good as well. And also, there's only one conveyance taking place. There's not two legal transactions as such, because it's with the same lender. They're just replacing one product with another. So that can save you legal fees. As with a traditional bridging loan, there are no mortgage payments required on the bridging element, so you can include the interest in the loan. But of course, by including the interest in the loan, that reduces the LTV down. And talking about the LTVs, typically on these sort of products, you're looking at an LTV of maybe 65% gross on the bridging. So if you're adding the interest into that, that's going to take you down below 60% probably. Whereas there are other bridging products out there which go up to 85%. So you can see if you're in a low LTV scenario, this can work well for you, but if you're tight on equity, it probably won't. And similarly with regards to the exit mortgage element, the buy-to-let mortgage, that's going to be typically around about 75% loan to value. So great in a low LTV scenario, decent rates, 3 point something, and available on limited company and also personally owned property. But there are other deals out there if you're tight on equity where you might want to go up to 85% on your buy-to-let mortgage. So you might decide you'll do a separate bridge and a separate buy-to-let mortgage. Okay, so the product I've described here is from a lender which is really leading the way on this type of combined lending at the moment, but there are others available, and the key thing is if you're going to be looking at a possible refurbished to let mortgage with these two elements in it, you also need to be thinking about standalone bridging, and you also need to be thinking about standalone buy-to-lets, so you can compare all three of those options. And of course, I'm pleased to say we've got the expertise here to look at all of those elements for you. But I hope you found this helpful. If it's a product you didn't know about, it is a good product. It's one to bear in mind, and I think it's a good product for those who are looking at a lower LTV scenario where they're looking to go through a purchase or a remortgage, refurbish and then refinance. I think it can work really, really nicely. Before going, I should remind you that there's some useful information on the website about 85% bridging, and there's a video on that, so that's a good one to watch. Also, new regulations if you're a landlord that are just coming in at the moment regarding energy performance certificates. Look out for the page on that. There's big fines attached if you get that one wrong. And another one brand new, which is all about your electrical systems, and the fact that you have to have certificates in place and have inspections done if you are renting out a property. Even if it's already rented out now, you have to have one, and there's big fines attached to that. So look out for both of those as well. As ever, please subscribe subscribe to our channel on YouTube, or like and share our pages on the website, and indeed follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, or wherever you can. Stay in touch, because we've got lots of useful information for you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.